And welcome back to Minecraft here on the Nillacraft server, everybody. We'll tell everybody to say hi here. Say hi to YouTube all. And we have myself, Unliked, and Pony Dude on. And we're back here on the Nillacraft server, as I said. Going to be doing a little bit of work on the village again today, and I figured I'd do a video because I've got a bit of a rant to go on, because I had a very interesting experience yesterday, being Tuesday, and I ended up having to go to an ER because I was having some chest pains to go along with what I've been having. And we'll go over here and work on this. I'll show you guys this real quick. And we've got a little tunnel here that I did, and it's going to lead into the village. And we're going to have like this glass overhang, and this is all going to be taken out of water. And I think you can see here where I've done like this little side spot that kind of goes down at an angle. That's going to be one of the walls. After I get through this little area here that I'm going to have as a nook, there's another glass wall over here, if you can see it there. Okay, and it's kind of formed with the dirt, so but yeah, I'm going to be putting a nice little dome here. Yep. That's going to go around, and it's going to stretch from there all the way over to that side. And then here we're going to have like a little, like I said, a little village area. Maybe like a little, not quite like a house, but just like a little cave area here. That might be for villagers to walk into during the nighttime and everything. But this is going to be pretty much lit up. And yeah, so while we work on this, I'm going to talk about my little experience that I had. Like I said, I was having some chest pains, and I called my family physician, and they told me that I should go ahead and go to the ER if I thought it was anything serious. And so I went ahead and went to the ER, and I figured, since I had already done some testing at the one I already went to for the MRI, that I would go back there. And so it's like a 3-hour drive from where I'm currently at. And so that's where I went to, and I figured, you know, my local hospital, you know, it's not the greatest hospital in the world. I'll say that right up front, and that's why I went to the other one. And I thought it would be a little bit better, thinking that, you know, larger city, better hospital. And I had, you know, I've had real good experiences at that hospital. Whoops. Well, I ended up getting over there, and I got into the ER and told them what was going on. And I got into the emergency room, and they did a pretty good deal there. They got me in, did some testing, and they were able to... Crap. They were able to, you know, get some basic stuff done, determine that I wasn't really having a heart attack at the moment or anything, and that they were going to go ahead and check me in for the day. So they sent me... after a couple hours, they ended up sending me up to check-in, and I got a room and everything. And after all of the really good things that they had done in the ER, they were very nice. You know, they checked on me frequently. They made sure I was okay, and everything else. And it was just really nice people in general. And I got up there into the check-in area, and as soon as they took me to my room, it was pretty much like they forgot about me. I got in there, and they had told me something about that they were going to be doing a series of 3 tests, which, since they had taken my blood once already, they only had to do it 2 more times. And it was a test basically to verify that I wasn't going to have, that I didn't have any signs through my blood of any kind of heart attack or anything. And so they said that there would be 6 hours in between each test. And I was like, okay, well, that's not too big of a deal. You know, they can maybe do some other stuff while I'm there, and you know, things like that. By the way, I'm just off subject for a second. I'm thinking I'm just going to go flat straight across here. I was going to do like a dome, but since everything else is kind of flat, I'm thinking I'm probably going to leave this flat. If I decide not to, I can just silk touch the glass back off. But anyways, back to my little story here. You know, I figured that they would, you know, do some more stuff along with the blood work, so I just didn't have to sit there all day. And they told me, they said, well, you can't eat, you know, during the blood test. And I was like, okay, well, that's a little long, but I'll go ahead and do it. And I ended up sitting there. It's like they forgot about me, because I ended up sitting there for 16 hours. Just sitting in a room by myself. Well, not by myself. I had my fiance with me, and I had my mom that went with me. And I sat there for 16 hours with them, and the only thing they did is that they came in twice and drew the 2 vials of blood that they needed. Well, 1 vial of blood each time. And that was it. And they wouldn't let me eat anything. And I had eaten the night before, because we got there at like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when this was. So it was like middle of the night kind of thing. And I hadn't eaten since 10 o'clock the previous night. And I told them, when they finally finished the second test, I said, can I please have something to eat? I haven't eaten, and it's been several hours now. And if my sugar gets too low, you know, I start having symptoms, because I've had them before. And they said, well, I'm sorry, you can't have any food or any water until your test results come back. And things started to elevate from there. We kept trying to tell them that because in my area we just had a really bad rainstorm with tornadoes and snow and hail and all kinds of stuff. And last night was when it hit. And last night is when we were up there. And you know, we had turned around, and I told them, and my mom told them, you know, we need to go. We can't drive in this kind of weather. We don't want to get stuck up here. We need to leave. And there's a dog barking in the background. Ignore it. Yes, it sounds like Cujo. But we told them that, you know, we need to leave. We need to get out of here because we don't want to get stuck in the bad weather. And every time we turned around, they said, okay, you know, we'll get you together. We'll get you out of here. Half hour would pass by, and nothing. So they'd go up there again, say, you know, we need to leave. And you know, we were at this point, after several times of going up there and doing this, and it was like 3 hours later again, and we kept telling them we need to leave. And by this time, I'd been in there for a total of 16 hours, and it had been 22 hours since I had eaten. And finally, we just told them, we said, you know, you either get us out of here, or I'm just going to rip the crap off of me, rip out the IV, and I'm going to walk out. Because they had given me an IV, but they never put anything in it. I never got any kind of fluids, no kind of medication, nothing. The only thing they came in and did is they gave me an aspirin, which I almost had to dry swallow because they didn't give me hardly nothing to drink with. It was like not even a shot glass. And then they turned around and stuck a needle in my stomach with some other crap to keep me from getting a blood clot. And and I know I'm ranting a lot right now, but I've got to get this out, you know. And it hasn't been just that one. Several hospitals have been, well, ERs in general have been doing this in the area that I'm in. And you know, I'd like to ask you guys, and I know I'm always asking for comments and suggestions and stuff, but I really want to ask you guys, do you guys have these same problems? Do you guys run into these same issues, or is it just, you know, where I am? Because it seems, you know, first I ran into my local hospital, and it was crap. Then I went to a hospital that's a little further away, and, you know, I thought, because I've had previous good experiences, that the hospital I went to was a very good one. And I was immediately corrected, I guess, because, you know, it just turned out to be probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had. My sugar was running low the entire time because I even had to have my fiance to take my sugar, and it was down in the 40s. And I know from personal, you know, family history that when your sugar is too low, which I'm a big guy, and it's surprising that I don't have high blood sugar. So when my sugar gets too low, I start shaking. I start, you know, all kinds of stuff. I get blurry vision and everything, and things get real bad, and that's what I was getting. And it seemed like they didn't even care. Like they could care less, you know? And that's why I'm asking you guys, if any of you out there work at a hospital, how do you treat your patients when they come in? I understand that there's things that come before, like, if you get a code red where somebody's bleeding out or dying, I get that you serve those people first. I would expect nothing less. But when somebody sits there that long, and I'm starting to get some lag here, so let me stop and let things load. Not sure why I'm getting lag. But anyways, we got a little bit of a lag going on here. But, I'm not sure why this does all this. Let me restart Minecraft real quick, guys. We'll cut this part out. Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a lag spike there. I'm not sure what was going on. I think I had some stuff running in the background or something. Hopefully it's fixed now. I think it is. Okay, guys, we should be back to normal now. Sorry about that. I think I had my firewall and a couple things trying to do some updates in the background. But anyways, yeah, it's just, I don't know. We had so many problems there, so many issues, and I mean, all we wanted to do was, we just wanted to leave. We just wanted to get out of there, beat the weather, and not have to worry about, getting stuck in the weather or having any problems going that way. And they just turned around and wouldn't let us go. They wouldn't let us do anything. They kept trying to tell us, finally when we said we just wanted to go, they were trying to tell us, oh, well, you have to wait for your doctor before you can sign out because he still has to read stuff. I said, well, just send me the crap at home. And the doctor walks in, and she goes, well, we can't send you the paperwork at home. We can't send you the results. Doctor turned around and told me, he says, there's no reason. He says, I apologize. I know I haven't been in here. He says, we've had a lot of people today. And I understood that. And he says, there's no reason we can't send you the paperwork at home. He says, I apologize for any problems you've had. And, at least he was somewhat, that was probably one of the only people that was generous the entire time, except for one other person, which wasn't even anybody that was taking care of me personally, and that was housekeeping. And, there was a guy that came in, and he offered to get my fiance a little cot to lay on, because she ended up having to lay on the floor because nobody would bring her anything to sit in. And, it got real stupid. It got to where, like when I was there, they didn't give a crap. And I gotta censor myself there. But they didn't care. And I think in today's society, and it just doesn't really matter who you are lately, that the ERs in general are getting extremely, extremely bad. And it really doesn't matter where you are, in my opinion. They just don't care. And, you guys can leave your opinions about it. If you work at an ER, I'd really like to hear your opinion. Or if you work with any kind of medical or emergency crews or anything, any doctors, any nurses, anything. Because I want to know, is this just where I am or what? There's no reason that someone should be treated this way. No reason that somebody should be, starved pretty much the entire day, and then even when the testing is done, they're told that they still can't eat because they have to wait for the results, and I wouldn't have minded to wait for the results, but then they turned around and said, well, it'll be 2 or 3 hours before we get the results. It's a dang blood test. How friggin' long can it take to get the results for a blood test? That's something that simple when they're getting the results within half an hour normally, and I don't know. This is just my little rant video, guys, and it's probably not going to be put together too well, and it's probably not going to be about anything specific except me just ranting, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired. This is There's been a couple times that this has happened, and it's always been with the emergency rooms. If I go to my regular doctor, great doctor. Couldn't ask for a better doctor. Okay? If I go where I have an actual appointment with a doctor, great doctor most of the time. Couldn't ask for a better doctor. You know, they take care of you, and they're not, you know, crapping around and doing nothing. You know, they're focused on you and nobody else. I get that an emergency room is a bunch of people, and I didn't mind so much part of the wait. But when we just wanted to leave, they tried to tell us that we couldn't even leave. And that's stupid. If you want to leave, you should be able to leave anytime you want to. You're refusing treatment? Yes. But if you want to leave, you should be able to. And they should just say, fine. If you refuse the treatment, you refuse the treatment. You know, you sign a paper saying that you no longer want to be in here and that you're leaving of your own risk, and you can go. I know you can do that because I've done that before. They didn't even offer me that paperwork. They just said that we could not leave, which was extremely stupid. Anyways, to take a break, take a breather, because I'm not supposed to be getting myself riled up, and I know this entire video I've been riled up. Yeah, my fiance's behind me telling me bad boy. But, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, I was furious. My fiance was furious. My mother was furious. I mean, very rarely does my mother ever get very upset. She's normally very calm. She's normally, you know, at least, you know, respectable to somebody, and she tried very hard to be respectable to the people that were working on me and understanding, and she would come back and wait, and they just kept, and the worst part is when even when we were walking out, you know, they were supposed to be getting my paperwork together. No, instead we walk out, and as we walk past the desk, there's about 6 people. A couple doctors, a couple nurses, the receptionist, and a bunch of other people just sitting there, doing nothing, laughing back and forth, not even doing anything. You know, that is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you're going to say that you're so busy that you can't come in and help somebody, fine. But if we walk out there every friggin' time and you're just goofing around, laughing and joking, there's no reason for that crap. You know, and anybody out there that disagrees with that, you know, go to the hospital sometime. Have somebody trying to work on you and they're just laughing and joking the entire time, and you'll be just as upset, I guarantee it. Because there's no reason for all that. And I don't know. Whoa, major lag. The heck was that? Okay. Well, for some reason today, guys, we're getting some interesting lag. But yeah, that'll probably be all on the subject that I talk about it, because, you know, I am trying to keep myself from getting too riled up, because I know it's not good for me. And, you know, I know you guys don't want to hear about it all day long, or maybe even at all. But, you know, I had to get it out. I had to talk to you guys about it, you know, and see what other people think, you know. I really do. I really want to know what you guys think about this. Let me know. Leave your comments and opinions and everything else. Anything you got to say, you can leave down in the comment section. And because I'd love to hear from you guys. So on that note, we're going to switch topics and get off of that so that I can quit ranting for the day. I'm going to go over some of the stuff that I've been working on here. As I was saying, I've got these slopes here on the sides. I'm working on putting a nice flat roof on this for now. Eventually what I'm going to do is, over there is my villager breeder. And when I get villagers, like I said before in the previous video, when I get villagers that I want to keep, I'm going to make like a little glass tunnel that comes underneath here, and it's going to run them into here. And for now, I'll just have them, you know, run in here, and then I'll have to come pop them off the minecart. When 1.5 gets here, I'm going to use a little invention that BOO and a couple other people have been using, I think Doc and some others, which basically is where the minecart will run into a piece of cactus. The minecart will be sent into a hopper, which will be transported either into a chest or maybe even all the way back there. And then the villager can just walk free without me having to come down here each and every time and bust it loose. All the water is going to be removed down here, but the water above will be left. And I'm going to have all this base floor as grass, and then of course it will turn this grass. I don't know if it's going to turn the entire floor ocean floor grass. That would be interesting to see. If it does, I might have to put like a line of sand all the way around, because I just want the grass to stay contained in here. And then I'll still have the bits of sand that are in here that will of course stay sand and stone over here. Oh, and I did a little bit of renovating so far. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this, but as you guys saw in the previous episode, or the one before that possibly, this was RM's booty cave that he left me. And he left me some, it ended up being 9 gold blocks, or no, 8 gold blocks, and 1 diamond block. And so what I decided to do is I added some of my own personal stash to this, and so I put some iron and some lapis and some emeralds that I got from my villagers. And which, by the way, I know you guys are probably going, what kind of emerald chunk is that going with the rest of these? I'm eventually going to probably do a green version of these smooth ones, because I really like the smooth look to it, and I'll be replacing that if I decide. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I also thought about making a lower resolution texture pack, so it might not lag me so much, because I am using a 64 resolution, 64 by 64, and I know it's probably part of what lags my videos. So I might be downgrading to 32 and remake my video. So that's where I'm going with that. But I decided to make this into the little room, and I'm thinking about making it where like people leave me gifts, and you know, I kind of put what they gave me and who gave it, and or donations or help or something like that. Make it, you know, like a little nice room that is dedicated to the people that have either helped me or donated to me or whatever through the server. I also have some ideas, guys, and I'm not quite sure about some of this, so I want to know your opinions, if there would be much point into me doing it. But I've thought about doing maybe a thing where you guys can donate to me to help me out with different stuff. I know a lot of the other guys do it, and I really don't expect a whole lot, but I don't know if you guys want to at all, or if you would be interested. It would be just basically to be, you know, to help me with different things to make my recordings better. It wouldn't go to anything else, not my personal bills or anything, but just, you know, to helping me probably make my videos better, whether it be getting you know, a better video card, or you know, more RAM for my computer, or whatever it is. And like I said, this is not anything where I'm trying to have you guys give me your money, and I really have been debating on asking for anything, but I don't know if any of you really want to. So, you know, let me know again in the comments below if that's something you guys would be interested in, or just don't worry about it right now. I know I have a very small fan base, and I'm walking in circles here. Let's go work on the glass while I talk about this some more. But yeah, it would be something that would help me out, definitely. But I don't know if you guys are very interested. So, yeah. We'll stop on that part, and you guys can just let me know what you think. I do plan on doing, like I said before, I do plan on doing the vlog, I guess you could say, where I'm going to start doing some personal videos. And a lot of this ranting that I'm doing now, I'm sure I'm going to have plenty more of it. So a lot of it that I'm doing now, I'm probably going to turn around and start putting that stuff in my vlogs. So if you guys want me to focus on building when I'm doing this stuff instead of ranting, then I'll do the vlogs. If you guys enjoy me talking about my life during the Minecraft videos, I can just do my vlogs as Minecraft videos. So that's up to you guys. Again, I'm just trying to see what you guys enjoy about my videos, and if you think that I should keep doing what I'm doing, or, you know, do just separate vlog videos. I'm also going to try to get a couple games I've been looking at to do on here as alternate games occasionally. I was thinking about Feed the Beast, if you guys want me to do maybe a Let's Play on that or some tutorials. I'm not really great, so I don't think I could really do many tutorials. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I don't really think I could do many tutorials, but I do think I might be able to do like a Let's Play and maybe learn something about it. I also have, what is it, The Cave, which was a new game that just came out that a couple people have done Let's Plays on, and it's pretty fun. I've been playing it a little bit, and I can start over again so that I'm not that far into it, and I can start over so that I could do a Let's Play if you guys want me to. I also have Don't Starve that I got, and again, I could do a Let's Play if you guys think I should do one on there. I haven't played it a whole lot, so there's probably a lot of things, if any of you play it, that I could take tips from myself. And you could tell me about different things while I'm doing the Let's Play, because I'm still very new to it in general. I'm thinking about, and I'm not sure because I know it's a bit expensive. Don't worry. You're okay. It's all good. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting Call of Duty. The Black Ops 2. I've really never played it before, but I've worked, or not worked. I seen the word work down there. I've watched a lot of different videos by, especially the BWO and Generic B. I love those videos, guys. I've been watching their videos, and I'm really interested in playing it. It looks really, really fun, and so I'm thinking about getting it. But if I get it for the PC, I'm not used to playing those types of games on the PC, so I would have to. Well, we're almost out of glass. I would have to probably hook my Xbox controller up to my PC or something and see if I could do the recordings that way. I don't know if my computer would handle Call of Duty and recordings, so I'd have to check that out too. But yeah, let me know. What do you guys think? What would you like to see? Or do you just want me to not really worry about those things too much and focus on doing more Minecraft videos? I do have a new thing coming up next month that I think everybody's going to enjoy. That I will be announcing it. It's kind of going to be a secret. Only a few people know about it right now. I will be announcing it, though, when it's ready, which should be a few weeks from now. And I think people are going to be excited about it, and it's going to bring up a new series, definitely, that I'm going to also be doing a Let's Play. So keep that in mind and keep watching my videos to stay up to date. I don't really do like Twitter, and I have a Facebook account, but it's just a personal one. It's not one where I have a lot of public people. So I guess if you guys want me to get a Facebook account to tie in with this, I could, but I don't really get on Facebook a whole lot, even my own personal one. So yeah, let me know about that. I think I'm going to cover this top layer here with glass. But yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do. I'll be working on this off and on. I'm not going to do all of this on the video because some of it's just trial and error. But I know you guys like watching me build, I guess. That's why you watch my videos. And so, you know, next time I'll show you some progress that I've done, and we might go do like a mining trip. I might find a real good cave, and we'll go get some stuff. I've been doing a lot of trading with my villagers. I've gotten some more diamond armor and stuff, and I'm working on getting. Oh, I'm getting low on air. Oh, it's covered above me. I'm working on getting some good villagers that I can save up and send down here so they can start living in the village. And I think as I get the really good... Oh, crap, we ran out of glass. As I get some really good villagers to go down here, some of the ones that aren't quite so good that I might send down will replace, maybe, I guess you could say. We'll just burn up 2 more of these. I'm getting low on sand. I'm going to have to go gather some sand, too, between episodes. Burn that up. As you can see, I do separate stacks here so they burn up quicker. Burn that up. Burn that up. Okay. So, yeah, I've ranted for a good 20 minutes now, and I thank you guys for listening to me. Like I said, leave your comments, opinions about everything that I've ranted about, and about my build here, you know, any suggestions you might have for it, or, you know, the videos, the Let's Plays I've discussed, just anything that you think you might want to talk about. I really like seeing your comments, even if they're just saying, you know, hi or whatever. I enjoy seeing them because it lets me know that there's people not just clicking my video and then going somewhere else. You know, it lets me know that you guys are staying to watch, you enjoy it, and I like to hear that. I like to hear back from you guys and get feedback. So that's awesome, guys. Yeah, as usual, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you did not, feel free to hit the thumbs down. That's fine. I'm all cool with that. And then let me know what you didn't like about my video so I can try to improve my videos for you guys. But yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.